coming with the tea, y'all. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you don't know, it's your girl Prissy Missy, and if you do, thank you guys for coming back. So Vanderpump Rules actually just fired Stassi, Kristen, Max, and Brett for racist comments that they have been making over the years. If you don't know the backstory, Stassi and Kristen have both been on Vanderpump Rules since season 1. And Brett and Max just came on this season. I don't even know what season it is, like season 8 or something like that. So they just came on this season or whatever. But basically, Stassi over the years has been making these racist comments. And I guess, like, you know, even on the show, she was called out by different cast members. Bravo like never did anything about it. Lisa Vanderpump never did anything about it. Like, it was kind of just like, okay, she said it, like, let's try to like deter the attention away. One of the only black castmates that we've ever seen on Vanderpump Rules, basically like an extra, because she was rarely on there. They rarely like talked about her. The only time they made her storyline was basically when Jax, who you guys know is always cheating, has slept with like basically every single person that's her, and he ended up sleeping with this girl. I forgot her name at the moment. Oh, I don't know why I forgot her name, but he slept with her while he was dating Brittany, who is now currently his wife. But that's not even the point of the story. The point of the story is, I guess there was some like black lady who was like robbing people in like a certain neighborhood where like Stassi and Kristen were at. Stassi and Kristen literally openly called the police, knowing that this was not their black castmate, but because she fit the description and it looked like her, purposely, intentionally called the police on this girl. Like, I don't know how blatantly racist you could be to do some shit like that. So basically, she was on a she was on IG Live with Candace from Floribama Shore or whatever it's called, and she brought it up again. So this was like brought back to light again, and I didn't hear it. And that's how good like these media outlets are, so good at like literally sweeping shit under the rug that you don't even like hear about. Like, I had never heard the story, and Kristen tweeted about this, about how she like purposely called the cops on her. So crazy how they've still been able to work all these years on the show, knowing damn well that they purposely, intently did this to this lady to try to ruin her life. Like, purposely. Like, how racist do you get? And that's what all these little Karens are doing right now. So it's like, y'all are Karens too. Y'all are Karens out here. I don't know what else they want me to, but you are a Karen for doing that shit. Like, how that could have like affected her life, when like Stassi is so privileged, and all of those castmates, majority of them are so privileged, like they don't even realize it. It's funny because before all of this protest and everything that was happening, there was an episode this season where basically Randall and Lala and Jax came together to play a prank on like one of the Toms, right? And in that prank, they were going to have like, because Randall like works on set or whatever, so he was gonna have like a bunch of like cops come. They were gonna pull up with a police car and arrest like one of the Toms. Katie, after the whole thing happened, like Katie was like the only one who was literally calling out their privilege, and they all look so fucking oblivious to the issue. And Tom, her actual husband, was like disrespecting her for calling out like their blatant, like how insensitive you are to be doing this. And she brought up the whole point about how like black people are brutalized by the police every single day, and like you guys don't even care. Like, you guys are not realizing like how damaging this is, and how like not funny. This is not even a prank, because this is like real life that this happens to people, and like they lose their loved ones and stuff like that. They were literally all attacking Katie. How like it would be bogus, but it was just a prank, and it was just like, damn, like Katie's like the only one who fucking gets it. And of course Lala and Randall won't get it, like of course not, you know what I'm saying? But it just goes back to show like people really need to like start doing their research. People just need to start like wanting to do research. People just need to be so much more aware outside of their surroundings. The lack of research, the lack of understanding of other people's lives, and the lack of what goes outside of where you live in, okay? And then on top of that, so Max and Brett, the other thing that pissed me off is like Max and Brett, I guess like it came out like they had said some racist things like years ago, whatever, a couple years ago, whatever, and it all like came out, right? And it's funny because last week they did it was funny, I turned on the TV and then that part, like part of the reunion came on, that part came on, and Brett was like apologizing and Max was apologizing for like, you know, all the stuff they had said and how like they're not racist and whatnot. You know, they were just like saying things and I'm like, how do you just like say racist shit and just go about your day? Like you just openly just like be saying racist shit and just be like, yeah, you know, we're just like, he was like, yeah, we were young and dumb. Like, how dumb do you get? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like Brett, like, you know, it's like Brett, I know you ain't got it all the way there. And Max, I know you ain't got it all the way there. Like, and then, you know, Max was like trying to defend like his background or whatever, his, I got the black friends or whatever. And it's just like, okay, dude, like what blew me was the fact that basically Lisa on the reunion was like, yeah, I can attest that like if they were like racist, like I would like totally have let them go. Yeah, so they're not racist. Like I can tell you straight from experience, they're not racist. And I'm like, girl, okay then, all right. And then guess what? This week, y'all decide to fire all of them now because of all of the backlash that's going on now. Now you're like, you know what? I need to save face. And it's just like going to show like these companies will like literally push everything under the rug until they're realizing like, oh shit, this is like gonna affect face. Like we gotta get rid of like the bad sours or like figure it out. Like Lisa was not gonna fire them if all of this stuff was not gonna happen. All of these things were being pulled out again. Like Lisa was not gonna fire them. Bravo was not gonna fire them. Like the audacity. These companies, like I need to start taking accountability and do what needs to be done. It just goes to show like everything that's going on is a good thing. Like these companies are really being called out. And Bravo, what's it called? Andy, like, come on, man. Like, y'all had all these chances to let these people go and you didn't. But now because of all of the things that are going on, now you're like, oh shit, you know, we gotta save face. You know, Lisa's like, shit. Now she's like, shit, I gotta save face. I gotta save my company, so I'm gonna let them go. What do I think? I personally think that, like, the Pump Rules show is full of shit. They obviously only fired them because they are like, oh my god, we're getting all this backlash, but it's also a good thing. Like, let them go. They don't deserve to have a platform. They don't deserve to be on TV. And you know what I'm saying? Because imagine what you're saying at home if this is what you're saying on TV. You know what I'm saying? If you're saying on your podcast and you're putting on your Twitter, like I can only imagine what you're saying in the background, you know? So do I want to give kudos to Bravo? No, not really, because Bravo just did it because of by force and by what everything is going on. That's literally why they did what they did. And also because there was actually a group that came together that was like, Stassi needs to be fired by all means. Like they're gone, but like what now? Like what are you guys gonna do to like make this better? Because I'm pretty sure like a lot of clips are going to come out from like all these other shows that's gonna show like not just Bravo, but like all these other TV shows, even like The Bachelor too. Like there were stuff that have been said on The Bachelor too. Like y'all, I don't even know. Like I be getting so exhausted talking about this because it's just like it's so common sense. You would think these shows would like do their research and try. Like on The Bachelor, they have this one guy, I remember his name was Lee on there. I think his name was Lee. And literally he was talking so much shit. He was on Rachel's season, the first black lead, talking shit about black women, black men, all these things, and literally y'all casted him. Like why are these shows not taking the time to do their research? Like why are you guys just like just looking at the basic like background check I get? They're not even looking at background checks anymore. Like, literally the time to do your research on like systematic racism. This is your time to do your research on just groups that are being brutalized. Groups all have work to do on all corners. Like I have work, like I have research to do myself, you know, on groups that I'm not a part of. Like we all have work to do, so do that goddamn work, okay? Put in the work. It's quarantine, like people are home. Like yeah, things are opening back up again, but like take the time to do the research. WHAAATT to do the research. Hey, I hope you guys are staying safe and you guys are all good. I definitely want to hear what y'all think. Okay, so I hope I see you guys next time. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video, and also check the bell so y'all can know when I post a video, okay? Because I'm gonna keep these videos coming. Okay, all right, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.